Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the press, and thank you for being here today. It's my honor today to announce the endorsement of Pat Cassio. Pat Cassio is the Rahway Municipal Chairman, Republican Municipal Chairman. What's important about this endorsement is Pat represents not just Rahway, but thousands of tax-paying grassroots activists across the state of New Jersey who have joined in my campaign, who spent this weekend gathering signatures in front of grocery stores and helping to build a real grassroots organization that represents the needs of New Jersey's taxpayers on all levels. And today I understand my opponent, Mr. Chris Christie, announced the endorsement of former Governor Tom Kean. I'm honored today to be here with Pat Cassio. In fact, Pat Cassio's endorsement is more important than Tom Kean's endorsement on a number of levels. Not only does Pat represent the taxpayers of New Jersey, the working people of New Jersey, and the values of New Jersey, Tom Kean's model of government, and I respect Governor Kean, I respect him as a fellow Republican, but the Tom Kean model of government of increasing the state sales tax from 5 to 6% under his administration, increasing the income tax from 2.5% to 3.5% under his administration, increasing the corporate tax, increasing the gas tax by 2.5%. And at the end of Tom Kean's 8 years of being in office, increasing the state's budget by more than double. At a time when New Jersey should have been saving money, we saw the biggest growth of government, one of the biggest spurts of government growth in the last 50 years. Tom Kean had the opportunity to govern while Ronald Reagan was in Washington cutting taxes. So I guess he was able to get away with increasing taxes. But under my administration, in the next 8 years to come, we will be not following the Tom Kean model of government, of higher taxes and more spending, but rather the Steve Lonegan, Pat Cassio model of cutting taxes for all New Jersey taxpayers and bringing back New Jersey's economy. I will not, as governor, have the advantage of having a Ronald Reagan in office to give us federal tax cuts. We're going to have to face the administration of Barack Obama, of even more spending and more higher taxes. That's why it's going to be more imperative ever that Republicans do not follow the past model of Governor Tom Kean and his tax increasing policies, but the tax cutting policies that are going to have to turn the state around. And that's my commitment to New Jersey taxpayers and to my friends like Pat Cassio and others across the state who need that kind of real tax relief and real kind of economic growth could be only inspired by cutting taxes. I don't want to talk all day. It's my honor to introduce and be endorsed by Pat Cassio. Pat?
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well, just to add to what Steve said, New Jersey needs some people running for office that are in touch with the small person like myself. Governor Corzine, going on his 4th year now, has been a complete failure. I've been out of work probably more months out of the year than I do work. I'm a small business owner and I'm a union carpenter. 4 years ago, John Corzine promised the building trades all kinds of jobs and all kinds of things, but yet he hasn't delivered. I mean, and not just the building trades, the people that are driving by this street. I mean, the taxes are up and the wages are down. I know the country's in a bad recession, but New Jersey's been having problems for going on 3 years, long before the country's had problems. Just a couple of quick examples. He raised the sales tax 2 years ago, 1%, but yet now we're facing another budget deficit. So every year it's another gimmick. Now he raised the tolls on the working people. So people that live in Rahway like me, if I have to take the Parkway or the Turnpike, it's costing me more money to go to work. Now I hear they're going to cut our rebates, Governor Corzine. So only Steve Lonegan has a plan to stop this. Chris Christie, you know, what can you say? He's done a good job as the attorney, federal attorney. He put a lot of these crooks in jail. But he's late in the game. Steve Lonegan's been doing this for years. The last 2 years, he's been the only guy out there representing the GOP in this state standing up to this governor. Now, I know a lot of the leaders. I like a lot of our GOP leaders, but some of them have been asleep at the switch for way too long. And now we're supposed to just jump on a bandwagon and follow a candidate that we really don't know a lot about. We know a lot about Steve Lonegan. He's been to Trenton. He's held rallies. He's been to all these towns in Union County and Middlesex County and all over New Jersey talking to people like me. Basically, It's very simple. No one knew who Barack Obama was 4 years ago, and now he's our president. And why is he our president? Because people wanted a change. In New Jersey, the only way we're going to change things in this state is to elect someone who's a small town mayor who knows the common person like me and Roy, and that's Steve Lonegan. So today I'm happy to give my small contribution of $25 to Steve Lonegan.
Thank you, sir. One of many.
And to tell other Republicans in the state, before you make a commitment and listen to Republican leaders, look on the website. Go to Steve's website, see what he stands for. Don't just blindly follow the leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.